So, Chris, first of all, welcome to Shamrock Rovers. Can you tell us how the move came about?
Yeah, basically I was out of contract in England after moving back from America. I played at Oldham for a couple of months, obviously with the virus. The league got cancelled, so the option wasn't taken up. I was let go and I was a free agent again. After looking around a couple of clubs in England, I think the pandemic has affected everything in terms of like where I wanted to go and the level I wanted to play at. So after moving around America for a couple of years as well, I didn't really want to uproot and have to move to the other end of England. So I always had it in my head that I would come back and play in Ireland at some stage. I just didn't know if I get the opportunity. So contacted a friend of mine now, Steve McPhail. We got talking with Stephen. And Stephen was great with me, to be honest. As soon as I spoke to him, he said, we'll put it to the manager in the club and see what they think, see if we'd be interested. And yeah, look, about a week later, he came back to me and he said, yeah, that'd be something we'd look to try to get done. And if you're happy to come over, we'll look to get a contract over to you and see what you think. So look, once they made contact, I was quite happy to come back home after being away for 15 or 16 years. It's nice to come back. But I didn't just want to come back for the sake of coming back. I wanted to come back to a club that's competitive. I wanted to come back and challenge myself. People normally see lads coming back from England at the end of their career just wanting to come back and finish, and that's the end of it. That's not what I'm about. Anybody who knows me, that's not what I'm about. I want to win things, and obviously with the setup they have there, the manager and the players that they have in place at the moment, they're perfectly capable of doing that. They showed this season that they're more than a good enough team to win the league and the cup, and obviously couple that with the European experience as well. So it was a very exciting opportunity for me that I wanted to explore, and I know I made the right decision.
Yeah, it's interesting you should say that, because I know online this week Rovers have started selling the season tickets again for next season, and hopefully soon we're going to have the fans back in the stadium cheering the team on again and getting behind the lads. And one of the things that the Rovers fans, I think, always appreciate is, you know, there have been occasions where players have come back from England towards the end of their careers and it's kind of been a wind down for them. There's other occasions then somebody like Joey O'Brien comes back and has been unbelievable and completely committed to the cause and has got stuck in from the start. So I think they'll be pleased to hear you saying that that's the side of the fence that you're going to be on.
100%. I think, look, we're under no illusions that a lot of lads who come back from England, it is the final swan song, kind of, so to say. They just want to play for a year at home, and that's that. But look, I'd like to think of myself as, I don't just want to rest on what I've done in my career and things that I've won in my career, and that's it. You know, I don't want to be happy with that. I want to come back because I see it as an opportunity to push myself again, to play in Europe and to win some silverware. Like, obviously I want to win a trophy there. I don't just want to come home and play a couple of games. I want to come home. I've seen them winning the league this year, and I've watched over the last couple of weeks since I knew that this was coming to fruition. You know, made me even more excited to come home, and unfortunately they lost the cup, so it made me even more excited to come back, and let's see if we can win both next year and see what else is available to really push the club forward in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at your CV, it's pretty stacked, and you've played some really good clubs. You know, your time with Burnley and Wigan, and also that time that you were talking about in America must have been interesting, playing in the MLS before that all wrapped up with the COVID thing. So you have an excellent CV, but the opportunity to play in, you know, Champions League football and to be winning leagues and stuff must be a real incentive for you. Yeah,
like I said, at my age now, I don't want to just, you know, I say this to a lot of people, if I could flip back 10 or 15 years and had the desire that I had in the last 5-10 years, like a span of my career when we started to win things, if I had the same hunger and desire when I was younger, I'm sure I would have gone on and won a lot more, played at a lot higher level for a lot longer. You know, having a family and winning things kind of changes your perspective on things. So when I won a trophy, it was like the best feeling ever, and you just kind of want to have that kind of feeling every time you set foot in the field. It makes you more hungry, you know, it gives you more, I don't know, more of a bite to want to go and win some more things. So for me, coming home to Rovers after seeing what they did, speaking to Stephen and speaking to the manager, you know, the club's going in a real good direction, and you know, they seem like they're a force right now, and hopefully we can get stronger over the next couple of years, and obviously keep on winning leagues and competing in the cup competitions and in Europe. So for me, like, a big thing coming back is playing in Europe as well. Like, who wouldn't want to come back and play in European football? You know, I've played in it once before, and it was a fantastic occasion in the groups with Wigan. So I've seen no reason why Rovers can't get into a group stage. You know, Dundalk have done it, so why can't we?
How would you describe yourself as a player?
Yeah, that's a brilliant question. We always get asked that wherever you sign. I don't know. I like to think of myself as like a rounded player. I can do a bit of everything. You know, I've played in a couple of positions throughout my career, whether it be centre back, centre midfield. I see myself as a midfielder, ball playing, like to get on the ball and make things happen. Passing and moving, and, you know, start attacks as such. So, but like I said, I can do a bit of everything. But for me, I don't care where I play or what I'm asked to do. You know, I'll always give 110% no matter what I do. I just want to play as many games as I can and do the best I can for the team.
Well, listen, we look forward to seeing you in this stadium, which is behind me in that picture there. When it's full, it's an amazing place, and hopefully it will be full of fans soon, and they'll be cheering you on, Chris. By the way, just before we let you go, I know you're in a car outside the Etihad. Am I right? There's a little fan coming up through the ranks.
Yeah, well, hopefully he can follow suit and do something good in the game. At the moment, he's just training with City, so no pressure on him really. Just go and enjoy it.
What age is he?
He's he'll be 7 in March, so he's still young. But look, it's all about enjoyment for the kids at the moment. You know, great experience for him just being there training with the academy. But look, if he can take it, you know, a smidgen of inspiration from what his dad's done, you know, he might do okay.
Well, listen, there's a brilliant junior set up at Shamrock Rovers as well, so you never know, he might be wearing the hoops as well in the not too distant future. Chris, listen, the very best of luck. Thanks a million for talking to us, and we look forward to seeing you in the green and white hoops soon.
Look forward against that. Thanks, Con. Appreciate it.